So I have another cute Bumble story. So for some reason, all these guys from Los Angeles keep swiping on me, and sometimes they're really cute, so I match with them just to say hi and just to say I like your profile. I don't know. I won't do it anymore. I won't do it anymore because honestly, I don't want to date someone in LA. I live 90 miles from LAX, but I will tell you the traffic once you get closer to LA is absolutely horrible. There's no way to get through LA without a whole bunch of fucking traffic, unless you go like at 4 in the morning, and even then around Santa Monica it backs up. And it's just concrete freeways, and I don't like it. It's ugly. I don't like all the concrete. I would rather drive 2 hours longer and drive through the trees. So just the drive and the concrete and the traffic alone, I do not want to date someone in LA. And then if with the rush hour and on the weekends, there's so much traffic coming into San Diego from Los Angeles on Saturday mornings and Sunday afternoons going back up north. So if you don't live in the Southern California, you don't know, but it's bad on the five. And so this guy was like, "Oh yeah, hi, I really like your profile. It would be so much fun to meet you if you're ever up in LA." I'm just thinking, fuck you. So I wrote him this nasty message and unmatched him before he could read it. Like, if a guy doesn't, I had a guy the other day who was like, "Yeah, let's try to meet up." Like, no. It's good to weed these guys out right away because a legit guy who wants to date you will say stuff like, "I know you live an hour away, but I don't mind the drive. I will drive to you." You know? And that's what they're going to have to do until I decide that I might want to meet them. Now, I'm not a bitch to them. I'm very nice to the men. I'm kind and I'm respectful. I think it's important to be kind and respectful to people because it's about how I'm showing up, but it's also about how much am I willing to invest in this person. And I invest very little, but I'm kind. So I want to find out in the first or second message if they're interested in dating or they're interested in me, and they convey that right away by telling me that they asking me out, asking me something about me, saying that they want to meet me. And it is still a world in which the masculine energy pursues the feminine energy, but the feminine energy must be kind and sweet. Doesn't mean we have to be shut down and be bitches. But I get a kick, and the thing that I love the most is that it used to be when a guy didn't text me back or didn't like me too, I would feel disappointed, like this huge disappointment. And now I really don't care. I really don't care. You know, those trauma release techniques have been really, really good. Like, I just feel completely renewed. And all you have to do, guys, is identify like a negative thought pattern that you have, like someone you're not forgiving, or some resentment you have against men, or against some disappointment you feel. And you just be willing to release it. You ask God to take it from you, or you feel it in your body and you release it. And you start noticing your mind patterns. Oh, I notice I'm so much in the past. I notice I'm so much focusing on what's wrong. Just identifying that breaks the spell. Like, I had to realize I was often focusing on what's wrong. So I'm like, okay, God, take that from me. I don't know if I said God. Sometimes I say God, sometimes I don't. But I think you just need the willingness to realize something, feel something, and let it go. So now when these guys just blow me off or give me some shit line about hit me up when you're in LA, like, fuck you. Like, no, I don't think so, buddy. There's the fucking door, you know. Go find some bimbo to service you when she's up in LA. They don't know what I do for work. I don't mean service you, but that's probably what he was thinking, you know. Hey, if you make it easy for me and come to me, I'll see you. Entitled assholes. Fortunately, my escort clients are not like that. That's the nice thing about my escort clients. They set the bar. Now, they're not looking for a relationship. They're just wanting sex from me. So they're not, you know, it's different. Because here's the thing, I was thinking today, when was the last time I let a man comfort me? You know, when was the last time I let a man comfort me? I can't even remember the last time I let a man comfort me. Partly it's because I don't really need comforting, and when I do, I call one of my girlfriends and we talk and I feel better. I have my own emotional release techniques, but I'm not afraid to let a man hold me and comfort me. My escort clients are super sweet, but they don't hold me and comfort me. And that is like a gift to be like, I trust you and I'm going to surrender into your arms and let you just hold me for a moment. You know, just hold me in your arms. My escort clients don't do that. I'm working and I'm in service to them. And I have a responsibility as a provider, and they're the client. Although they're super respectful, they drive long distances. And I have clients. I had a client tonight that came from LA. I had a client 2 nights ago that came from LA. They each paid me $1,100 because they wanted an evening appointment. That's a 2 hour minimum. It was same day. And they're super sweet. You know, they are so respectful and so kind and so sweet. But they don't want a relationship with me. But they'll drive from LA. So this guy from LA who's like, hit me up when you're in LA, like, fuck you. Like, you're not even worth it, okay? You're just a piece of shit right now, the way you're talking. So I'm trying to kind of also learn. Like, I just signed up for Catherine Daniele's new course called Homecoming. After I take it, I'll talk about it. It's all about like opening your heart, knowing that you are loved and that you're worthy, and it's made for women. I have had a discovery call with her. I had one of her other courses, and I really like her work. I listen to her podcast. She's so good. She's been coaching women about relationships for 12 years, and she's married herself. So I'm very interested in opening my heart more and meeting more men and having like a really epic love relationship that isn't just about sex. I want to have a relationship with someone that impresses me and that, loves my kids and is part of my family life and in whose arms I can sink into and want to sink into. So I guess I'm growing up, guys. I really believe that the world mirrors who we are. I have to say, like the last month, I've just felt like so good. I just let go of a lot of negative energy through these trauma release techniques. Hey, if you guys want to try any of it, just hit me up. Treasure Within Coaching. I'm happy to do it, but I need to get on Match.com so I can be exposed to a lot more men, but I've had a really busy 2 weeks, so when things slow down a little bit, I'm going to do that. One of my friends asked me what I want in a relationship, so I started telling her. She wrote everything down and emailed it to me. I'm like, whoa, that looks really good. So I'm going to make like a really powerful profile and talk about what I want and at this phase of my life so I can really attract some powerful men who want a relationship and maybe marriage. If not marriage, I want to live with someone. I would like to live with someone. And I want it to be someone where we can kind of collaborate career-wise and personal life-wise. So some guy just being so frivolous is not even intriguing. But there was a time where I probably would have thought, no, I would have never done that. I used to get really annoyed. In fact, I used to get so annoyed when guys would say, yeah, come up to see me. I would get so annoyed. I would just go off on them, go like, you loser, you fucking loser. What a lame ass loser. But now I don't really get that reactive. It's like, I think I messaged him something like, I don't know. It wasn't really rude, but I just ended up unmatching him. Like, he doesn't even deserve a reply. Like, good riddance. I don't like to unmatch people frivolously because I try to remember there's a person I'm talking to, and treating like unmatching people, it just seems so rude. Like, we're having a conversation now. I almost feel like I'm swatting you out of the conversation. It's so easy to start treating people as disposable. But I mean, if a guy is so rude to me as to just say, it would be, we could have so much fun when, if you would ever come up to LA, let me know. I don't even want to answer that, you know? It's like, I don't even want to answer that. That doesn't even reserve a reply when I send him such a nice message, you know? So I think an unmatch is really in my own best interest in that case. All right, thanks for watching my video.